Hello viewers and welcome back once again to Let's Play Wolfenstein 3. We are getting ready to take on the 6th chapter of the game, which is entitled Confrontation. In this chapter, we will be concluding the Nocturnal Missions trilogy. In episode 4, you may remember, we defeated Otto Giftmacher, the scientist behind the new chemical warfare plans, and in episode 5, we defeated Gretel Gross and captured the plans for the Giftkrieg chemical war. Episode 6 will send us in the trail of General Fettgesicht, who is the man in charge of the Poison War. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing these names correctly at all. Anyway, let's just get on with it. Let's go. I am Death Incarnate. Okay, so first things first. Episode 6 is a little bit more intense than previous episodes. Quite often we will be immediately under fire right at the start of levels. In this case, there's an officer right there. There's also a couple on the sides of this bit, so I'm going to get rid of them just to make things a little less crazy later on. Oh, don't shoot me. Right there. The problem is they're hard to see behind these pillars. Right, that's them out of the way. So with that done, I'm going to save the game. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to be keeping some extra saves in this episode as well, just in case things go wrong, because they probably will go wrong. I've already tried to record this once and a whole bunch of problems, which is why I'm doing it again, but fortunately I didn't get too far. So if you're wondering why I seem pretty familiar with this first level, it's because I've already done it like 3 times trying to record this, but hey ho, this will probably be the right take. Now, what have we done here? We got into a room full of SS guys and we now have them shooting. Now this is where this level gets really fun. There's a big corridor here with loads of little cubby holes at the side of it. Guess what this is gonna mean? There's officers all the way down here in these little bits. We're gonna have to just bunny hop our way up here. Oh, there's 2 of them on that one. Yeah, sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's more, sometimes there's just 1. There's also a door open somewhere. Now that means there's probably an officer on his way. Let's just hang back here for just a moment. Enjoy the little bit of music there. There he is. Oh, and he took an awful lot of bullets. Right, okay, so back to the bunny hopping. There was 3 of them in that one. Oh, hello. Is that everyone there? Okay, so we don't have much ammo. Now, if I remember rightly, there is a secret area somewhere around here which will fix that little one. There it is. Here's a little secret area with some treasure, some health, a machine gun just in case we didn't get one from the SS guy, and a whole bunch of ammo. That's good. That's good. There's also a couple of medkits in there should we need them. Okay, I wonder what's around this corner. Yep, more of that. This is kind of this level's little thing. This is pretty much going to be most of the level. We're going to be doing this. So bunny hopping up the corridor. Getting the guys to come out of their little niches in the wall there. Hello. Spion. I wonder if part of their officer training is like, yes, you must, once you spot the American spy, you must shout "Spion" at the top of your voice, so that he hears you and knows you are there. You must do this before you shoot them. Okay, where are we here? There's still more. Somewhere along here there is this is the point where the path splits, so we now can go up there or down here, which are pretty much the same deal. We'll continue along here first of all. Let's clear this corridor first of all. Alright, I think that's everyone in this bit. Guess what's down here? Yep. more of this. So we're just gonna work our way up here. We'll go to this door first of all, and then we'll work our way down the corridor to the other side. Okay, now in here we have some regular guards, and there's a whole bunch of them. This seems to be some sort of prison cell. We're just gonna kill the guards as they walk in front of the door. You'd think the ones that are in there we can figure out what's gonna happen already, but they continue to walk right in front of the door where there's a pile of dead bodies. Oh, there's another one. Any more? No. That would seem to be it. That would seem to be it. So there's some food in here, some ammo. That's pretty much it. Come back here if we need some food later on. Now, what else is there here? One of these corridors has a little bit that goes. Yeah, this is the one. I'm gonna strafe around the side here because there's an officer right there. There's another one somewhere which is a secret area. Now, this has a locked door behind it. We can't get through here yet. We'll come back to that. So, we'll get to the end here, and once again we have corridors to traverse. We'll go down this way first of all. We'll take a hit there, it wasn't too damaging though. Oops, didn't want to get stuck in the corner there. That's not so good. Oh, where's this guy? There, that should be all of them. Okay, let's quickly pop back up here. Some of these bits at the side have got some ammo in them which we can pick up. Over here, this takes us to a sort of earthen area. Now, this is one of these little mazes filled with guards. In this case, it's just the regular type of guards, but they are positioned quite strategically around the place. Hello. Take those guys out. Then shoot this guy in the back of the head. Pretty sure there might be another one. Yep. Hello. There you are. Boom. And hopefully that is them. Just want to wander around here and pick up any treasure that we might have missed. There's one. And somewhere around here as well there is a little secret. There it is. It's a chain gun. Goody. Okay, now we have all the guns. This, for the first level of the episode, this is quite a difficult level, and it feels like that's pretty much setting the stage up for what's to come. To be honest, it's been a long time since I played through episode 6 in full, and I did a little, we'll call it a practice run. It was an attempt at recording this yesterday, and it failed miserably and everything broke, so I got like a couple of levels in. I've not got further than around about the 3rd level. I've obviously got further than that previously, years and years ago, but I can't really remember much of what happens in episode 6, other than it gets pretty hard. Some of the levels are quite challenging. This is actually one of the trickier ones because of the nature of these corridors, but as long as you're careful and you just kind of bunny hop your way up, you should be okay. There's too much of a threat. Hello, come back. I'm good shot, right. Okay, that clears this little area as well. So once again, we'll just grab the little bits of ammo and stuff that's sitting around. Should probably be fine. Okay, so I wonder what's around this corner. Ha, more of this. Fortunately, this is the last bit of this. Okay, that's fine. That's just a dinner and some ammo. That's some officers. One there. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should be everyone, I think. Probably. That dinner. And get some ammo. Right, this is where things can sometimes go a little bit crazy. So, I think it's through this door anyway. Hello. There's a whole bunch of officers in here. I actually did that quite well for once. Now, this little bit here can be awkward. There's an officer stationed behind there. You can just see him out the corner of our eye there. He can't actually get past that barrel, so he's stuck in there. Meaning we're going to have to get down in line with him to actually shoot him. Just put myself down there and hopefully get the... There's a couple of guys on the side there as well. We want them to come out. That was not so good. We get quite hurt there. Let's go grab a dinner. There's one up here. Perfect. There's a whole bunch of dinners in that prison room round the corner, isn't there? So we can go there. That's up here. Grab some dinners and heal up. And make our way back round. So we want to be able to withstand a hit or two just in case those guys do hit us. It's quite difficult to get into a position where you can shoot them without being shot yourself. So we've got the guys that came from that side. We now need to... There we go. Yeah, we did take one hit. Never mind. That's fine. So, to this room then. Oh, still some officers running around. Okay. Hopefully that'll be the last of them. Quite often they'll just run out and charge at you while you're still shooting the guys in the blue corridor, which can be quite interesting. They didn't this time though, and this room is filled with guards. Probably use a bigger gun here. Crap, we are just about out of ammo. That's not so good. We did not pay attention to our ammo there. Let's retry that. We're actually quite short of ammo at the moment. That's not so good. Let's go and fix that. Pretty sure. Was there any ammo stashed over here? Is there any ammo still stashed? Oh, there we go. On these side bits. We do not want to be too short on ammo here. There's a lot of guards. Oh, hello. This one is another officer and a treasure. There we go. That was quite easy to miss. Quite often you'll find you'll get to the end of the level and you'll have like 99% kills and 99% treasure. Now, usually it's that guy that get missed. Alright, let's try this again, this time with the chain gun. Oh! Right, that was better. Grab the ammo for these guys and continue down this corridor. Oh, there's more guards ready to die. Probably don't need the chain gun anymore. It's overkill a little bit. In fact, we might need it for this next bit. We'll go back here first of all, just backtrack just a little bit and go in this door here. There's a couple of guys in here, including a couple of hits in on us. It's fine because there's a couple of medical kits in here. We've got 65 bullets and we need to go down this corner. Now, we are going to go to the chain gun for this one because there's a big line of guards just ready to fall down. There we go. That was fun. Right, let's right here. Now, there's a whole bunch more guards in this room. I think there's 4 I heard there shouting. Let's wait for them to come to us. 2, 3. Should be one more. There we go. There we go. And that should be everybody in here. There's a couple of treasure rooms here. There's no guards. I think at this point we have killed everyone. This takes us back through here. We've already killed these guys because this is back in the room that we started in, just at the other side of these pillars. So, this is the elevator. We could leave the level if we wanted to now, but there is one thing that we haven't quite cleared up. There was a locked door behind a secret area, and there is the key for it. So we're going to dart back as quickly as we can, which is not very quick, unfortunately. It's quite a big level for the first level of the episode. Like, it's freaking huge. Like, this is a really big level. It's really quite time consuming as well, because the way you've got to go through these corridors and deal with all the officers that are in the little nooks at the side of the corridors. So, we make our way back down here. There's a medical kit. Nice. Where are we? Yeah, here is this bit. Did we go past it? Yeah, we went past it. Right, there is a locked door here. And it contains some medical kits, a whole bunch of ammo, treasure, and an extra life. Which is just nice. That means we can leave the level in very good condition, ready for the second level, where we'll probably end up in very bad condition. Because I'm really bad at the second level. Okay. Barrels right. Make our way all the way back around, all the way back through this red area, and all the way back down here, and down here, through here, down here, and there we go. We've made it. We should have 100% of everything. Yes, we did. Excellent. That'll probably be the last time that happens in the entire Let's Play. Okay, on to level 2. So, I'm going to very quickly make a spare save here, just in case anything goes wrong again. So I'm going to call this A6N2. And we'll go back to the game. Now you'll notice this level immediately gives you a machine gun. The reason for that is probably because this level will be very hard without a machine gun. I think it's there in case you do die and you end up doing a pistol start in the level. We're not going to be doing that because we're going to be using save games just to speed things up a bit. But yeah, this is quite an awkward, an awkward layout here. You can see there's a whole bunch of awkwardly laid out blocks. We've immediately got a few guys coming towards us, including an SS. Right, I think. Oh no, that's not everybody. Jeez, oh. Right, is that everybody? It's not everybody in this room because there are plenty of guards that are stationed and will only attack when they spot you, which is quite awkward in this area. There's a few little ambushes that we're going to have to wait for here. Now, make our way around. I can't remember what side they're at. There he is. Hello. Sometimes they're only in one side, sometimes they're in both sides. There's an officer there. The other option is to kind of jut yourself out and jump back, similar to the way we did the corridors in the previous level. The difficulty with that here is because of the layout of this level, or the layout of this room, there's several ways that they can then come at you. So they can come at you from a bunch of different sides. You'd really have to backtrack all the way over to here to to get a clear view of any angle that they could come at you. So that I'm going to try and avoid doing that if possible. However, this next bit, there might be more guards here. There's an SS. Oh. Yeah, this one's fine. There wasn't another one there. There's one bit here where there's a guy on both sides. It must be the next one. Right. Let's brace ourselves for this. Right, there's an officer at that side. And an SS at this side. Right, he's run away. There we go. So that's what could happen if they start wandering around in this room. They could end up anywhere, really. Now, I think there's only one in the bottom half of this room, so we're going to just take him out. This is the best we've done at this level so far. Like I said before, I've already tried recording this first couple of levels. It broke, which means I've had a little bit of practice at this level. This one, we can do that strategy here. We can take a shot and wait for them to come to us. There is a couple of SS guys in here as well. They'll probably come at you right at the start. I can't remember if there's one or two. Is that everyone who is going to come at us? I think it is. Right, we're doing okay for health at the moment. That's nice. Now, once again, this is a similar level, a similar room to the previous. There's an SS guy right there. Yeah, this is similar to the previous room in that there's blocks everywhere, making it difficult to maneuver and difficult to see what you're doing. The blocks are placed even more awkwardly in this one because they're offset. However, this room generally causes me a little less trouble than the previous one. So let's see if we can get through it unharmed. Oh, hello, Mr. Spion. Right, I know there's an SS guy somewhere, and there's another officer in there as well. There's an SS guy. Somehow I wanted he might spot us before we... Oh, there he is, there he is. Oh, you're dead. You are dead, good sir. Right. Now, let's grab the chicken dinner and let's be off. Okay. And we are done with that horrible little section. We are now going into a bit with a whole bunch of guards. The best way to deal with this, I found, is to just run like a madman down the corridors and shoot these guys as you pass them by. Guards aren't particularly dangerous for us now. We've had lots of experience of killing these guards over and over and over again. Okay, now I wonder if I can find... I think there's a secret. Yeah, there is a secret on this wall. I think that seems to be it. Maybe more to it than that, but maybe not. No, that would appear to be the extent of that. Not much going on there. I'm sure I remember there being a bigger secret in this level. Perhaps that is not it. I can't remember where the rest of them are, so never mind too much. We'll head on to... Basically, you'll see here, we're going around a big corridor which is surrounding a big block on our left side there. This is... We're going to basically work our way into the centre of this area, so... sort of repeatedly layered corridors. There's guards already alerted. They must have ran in here from the first time. Right, doors are opening. Did I just hear an SS, or did I imagine that? Alright, we're just gonna basically run like crazy down these corridors and shoot everyone we see. I'm slightly concerned that there could be an SS guy running amok. I'm sure I heard the SS shout. I may have been imagining it. Halt. Hello? You are the ones that are going to be halting. I don't know if that's what I say. Right. Oh, hello. Grab that kit in the way. I need a bit more guy over here. Oh, hello. You're now dead. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I think we're approaching the end of the level now. This is the last little bit. Now, there's a door here which is locked. And this is quite obviously a trap. There's a gold key up at the other end of the corridor here, and there's a bunch of little recesses in the wall. You know what's gonna happen. This is nothing new at this point. Nothing in that one. There's an SS guy in the final bit, but that is that. We now have the key. We can go round to... where the heck is the locked door? I have managed to get completely lost. No, here it is. Okay. Got a little disoriented there. Yeah, so let's pop through here. And take out this couple of guards. And that should be that. We are now at the end of the level. And that was level 2. We have completed level 2. We get 20% of the secrets and none of the treasure. So there's obviously more secret areas than that I am completely unaware of. But never mind, we will move on to level 3. Now, level 3 kind of throws you right in front of an SS officer right at the start. This becomes a kind of trick, a party trick for episode 6. They like to start you with guards immediately in front of you, shooting at you right at the start of the level. So, with that, we will call this the end of the video for now, and we will reconvene in level 3 in the next video. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching once again. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, give us a like, leave us some feedback in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. Thank you once again, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.